Well, despite hundreds of thousands of singles in the 5 boroughs and 1,500 dating apps and websites with nearly 34 million users, a lot of New Yorkers may agree it feels impossible to find the one or even someone who's worth the long-term commitment. But the tried and true dating strategy that works for some people, well, it may not work for you. So Lily Womble is a dating coach and the founder of Brazen. She joins us now with a list of the dumb dating rules to start breaking right now. Welcome back to the show.
So glad to be here.
All right, let's go ahead and get to our first dumb dating rule number 1. Being witty or chill on dating app profiles. What does that look like? The
pressure to stand out from the crowd is immense. You just mentioned the millions of dating app users, and so of course you're going to react by trying to be like everybody else, right? The problem with that is when you try to be the wittiest or the smartest and you're trying to be somebody you're not that you're not smart or wonderful, but it's that you're available for the wrong people. So being your full self on a dating profile allows the right people to find you. I like to say you're uniquely qualified for the love of your life.
All right, so being authentic. Okay, dumb dating rule number 2. That's a tongue twister. You have to be on a dating app to be trying.
Here's some interesting data. Pew Research this year found that only 12 to 26% of couples met online.
Okay.
So that means that in-person dating is alive and well. A dating app isn't necessary, and it can be a powerful tool.
Yeah, we're back outside. Okay, so what about the people who are on the dating apps? What about them?
You got to set boundaries, okay? Because dating apps are hard on your brain, your body, and your nervous system. So if you don't use a dating app with boundaries, you are down for burnout town.
Yeah.
So to keep out of burnout, set boundaries like only one dating app, not 3, 20 minutes a day, and no notifications.
Okay, something that I see a lot of people fall into with the dating apps is the numbers games, constantly going on dates. Does that work?
Okay, I think it's a recipe for exhaustion and burnout. And if you're burnt out, you're not going to be going on dates. You're not going to be finding your person. So to avoid burnout, I think that ditch the numbers game and keep intentional. Keep intentional. Only choose dates for whom you have intrigue. And then you're going on dates with people who make you come alive across the table.
Okay, so your next dumb dating rule, entertaining nowhere conversations. I think I got from you, bless them and then release them.
Yes, okay, so the nowhere conversations could be the pen pal, right? Like they just want to talk, they don't want a relationship. So either make an empowered first move or bless and release. There's also those people, I don't know if you've known them, but who only say, hey, they don't ask a question.
Good morning.
Oh my God. These are nowhere conversations. They are not interested in going on a date or being in a relationship. So you get to bless and release them. They have disqualified themselves from your dating pool.
All right, this is an old school rule, but should women wait for the other person to make the first move?
I do think this is an old school rule, and we get to rewrite the rules based on what the dater needs. It is really important to know what you want and to co-create the right relationship. So instead of micromanaging a date or doing nothing, asking no one out, co-create the date. Say, I would like to meet up with you IRL. Let the other person start planning the date. That way it's co-created and not just on one person or the other.
I love that. Okay, and finally, once you have that date, how do you decide who pays?
Such a hot question.
Yes.
Such a hot question. I think everybody has a different answer, and there's no right answer. There's only the right answer for the person who's dating. I can say for myself, when my husband and I went on our first date, he offered to pay, I wanted to split it, and then we agreed. He's going to pay for the first date, I'll pay for the second date. So it was a fun, we're going to keep going out kind of move.
All right, see what works for you.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, so your last dumb dating rule actually to me sounds like a Biggie Smalls song. Lily, Lily, do we give him one more chance?
That's so good. And I'm going to say no. I'm going to say let's listen to our intuition, listen to our gut, only go on dates with people who you know you have intrigue for, and don't go on dates with people who you know it's over with. Bless and release them.
Lily, always great to have you.
So good to be here.
All right, and if you would like to see more of Lily's advice, you can visit her website or follow Brazen on Instagram.